Hey y'all! Welcome back to my channel. My name is Catherine Young and I'm a creative. And today we have a bonus video. Yay! So today we have another Redbird vintage unboxing, which I've been doing one a month for a while now. And this month we got two, so that's really exciting. So today we are going to do their new scarf subscription, okay? So their new scarf subscription is $25 for 3 vintage scarves. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave the link and the information below. What was really cool about this is it was kind of the same as signing up for the other vintage boxes. I told them my preferences, what I liked, what I didn't like, and yeah, let's see what they sent me. Also, this video, I'm going to show you 5 ways to style vintage scarves, and these are going to be the ways I use vintage scarves. They might not necessarily be the ways you've seen other people use them, so I hope you find them inspiring, and I hope these ways of styling kind of gives you ideas of what you can do around your life with vintage items. So, without further ado, let's open this. Please don't cut anything you're not supposed to. Alright, there we go. And so when I open this up, it has in it a cute little bundle. Look at that. And look at the beautiful rhinestone brooch. Oh, I really like the brooch. I think it's really pretty. So yeah, here's the little bundle. So let's open her up. Okay. Okay, and let's check out my 3. Ooh, okay, these are colors that I like, so this is awesome. Okay, the first one, let's see. Ooh, look at these colors, you guys. This is fun and funky, and this just makes me like have these great summer vibes, right? Oof. I love it. I also love how the color blocks have like little black outline. I don't know if you can see that, but I like that a lot too. Oh, yeah. So teal is one of my favorite colors. So there's a big block of teal. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, let's check out the next one. Ooh, lots of teal in this one. Look at it. Oh, neat. Look how this one's like transparent, and then it's got the opaque panels and the transparent panels. Oh, this one's really neat. I don't know if I've ever seen a scarf like this. Oh, that's so cool. I love being surprised. I love how they can always surprise me with something like I've never seen or something that's really special. It's amazing that they're able to do that with how they purchase the vintage items for the boxes. Okay, this one's cool. All right, this one is so my jam. I'm loving this one too. And the last one. Ooh, this one feels good. Let's see. Oh, look at that. Ooh, look at that. Look at the beautiful pattern. Ooh, I love those pops of pink in there. That is really fun. Okay, okay, so this is great. Okay, so I mean, we got this one, we got this one, and we got this one. So how do we style these 3 vintage scarves? So my favorite way to style a vintage scarf is to use it as an accent on a purse. Why I love that so much is you can take a purse that is modern or a purse that's vintage, and it just gives it a more elegant flair. I always think it just reminds me of Elle Woods, right? You know, she has a briefcase and she has the scarf on it, but that's one of my favorite ways to style a vintage scarf. For me, when I lay a vintage scarf out for styling it for a purse, I love to first take 2 of the corners and bring them towards the inside. What I really want to see on the on the edge of the purses is I really want to see these points hanging off the purse. I think that looks more elegant. So I start kind of folding the scarf in. Now I'm sure this isn't the most technically great way to do it, just FYI. If someone's a pro at this, you're probably gonna yell at me. And I love just folding that in so you kind of have a nice thin strap towards the inside, but your points kind of fluff. I'm all about the fluff on your points of your scarf. And then I love putting these on like so. And the best way I can explain of tying a vintage scarf is kind of thinking about it like a tie. But that's the best way I can explain it. Is usually I do the loop around and then I go over and back under. So it's basically like a tie. That's how I'm doing it. Very close to what a tie is. Yeah. And so there we go. And so there you have those cute points fluffing out. See how that looks? Like, doesn't that look great with this purse? Now this purse is vintage, but like it just adds so much more to have these beautiful points fluffing out. And my also absolute must-have is putting a brooch on it, okay? That extra piece of bling, which this brooch they gave me is so perfect for, it really pulls the whole thing together. And there you have it. This is just perfect, just ready to wear. Oof! I love it, love it, love it, love it. And don't forget, you can style on purses that are smaller, even clutches, all the way up to briefcases. In fact, I think scarves look amazing on briefcases. So here's an example of what it looks like on a larger bag that I use as a briefcase. See how stunning this looks on a briefcase? I just love the way scarves look on a bigger tote size purse or a briefcase. Look at how good that looks. And here's a scarf on an even smaller size purse. See how that hangs off even more than this one? Ooh! See how the different sizes and the different scarf patterns just, they have their own personality. They take a purse to a whole different level. It's like my favorite thing to do with scarves. So another one of my favorite uses of a scarf is to tie at the bottom of a picture frame. The reason this works is most pictures, our heads are more towards the top of the picture, and this bottom part tends to be kind of just a little bit of negative space. So I love to take a scarf and just kind of accentuate out this picture frame. So I'm going to take this, lay my scarf out, tie. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, that looks so cute. Oh my goodness. And then I like to fluff out the bow ends. That's something I always do with any kind of bow. I like to fluff them. And there you have it. An adorable little accent that's just going to make this pop out so much more. And the nice thing is you can kind of do this to the seasons, so you can trade out the bows, and it gives your home these different vintage vibes. So my next tip with a vintage scarf is to use it as a gift, but in an unexpected way. When I go to thrift stores, I'm always looking for little unique vintage items that I can add to something. So here's an adorable little vintage plate. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put some treats on this plate and I'm gonna give it as a gift, okay? Now once you have your little treats all on the tray, got them saran wrapped in there, you can take the vintage scarf and you can use it as an adorable way to wrap the goodies. Again, when I wrap, I like to be able to see you know, a little bit of like what's inside this. So I kind of do that same little fold over that I did for the purse styling and the other stylings because I still want to see what the scarf is wrapping. I want people to see like, oh, there's goodies in this tray, right? And voila. What an amazing gift is that, right? That's so adorable. That's just so much better than any other regular care package for somebody. So my next tip with using vintage scarves is making them artwork. So when I go to thrift stores, I'm always looking for vintage frames. So it's something I always have my eye out on. This guy was like $3.99. You probably see him in my videos when I zoom in on the jewelry from Redbird. And yeah, let's turn one of the scarves into art, shall we? Now the cool thing with this one, with the funky pattern, is like I could go symmetrical or I could go not symmetrical. It doesn't really matter because it's art. Okay, and there it is. Look how gorgeous that is. Like, that is a totally funkadelic piece of artwork, right? Yeah, God, I love that. Okay, so, I mean, this will look great on any wall. And it's just such a nice way to have a scarf around, you know, when you're not wearing it. So, also, full disclosure, this did not go in as easy as I thought it was going to. I definitely recommend wrapping it around a piece of cardboard to do it. I don't recommend using tape to hold down the scarf because you don't want to damage the scarf. But I'm super thrilled with how it turned out. I think it looks great. And so, last but not least, I am going to show you the way that I use a vintage scarf in my hair. So the way I use a vintage scarf is usually to hold in rollers, okay? So be prepared. Here we go. Ta-da! Here's my hair in rollers. When I use a vintage scarf for my hair, it's usually to help rollers set. The scarf lets air come in and lets the rollers cool in a nice pace, and I find that I get really good curls with them. So you take your scarf, right? And I fold it in half. This flat part, this flat half, goes to the base of my neck. Okay? Now I have these two sides here. This is where I have to be careful. I have to make sure that my hair gets tucked in all the way. And yeah, so then now here's the tricky part. See this third point here? I have to pull it down between these two scarves, okay? So even though these two scarves are going to be the ones that are going to be tied, that third one still needs to be able to be held down by them. So I tie it like that, and I tie it like that. Now, I don't usually worry about how pretty this looks. You know, a lot of people that do something similar to this, they're going to show you how to do it with function. They're going to show you how to do it really pretty. It's just not a worry for me because I am just doing my hair. But yeah, this is what I use the scarves for in my hair. I don't necessarily wear scarves in my hair regularly, but I do wear them like this, and I do use them for the function of curlers. So yeah, okay, I know this wasn't traditional ways of styling a scarf, but I hope you found some of these ways helpful, and I hope it gave you some kind of cool ideas of what you can do with a scarf outside of just, you know, a kerchief or whatnot. I think there are so many ways we can incorporate vintage items in our home around us. Okay, guys, that's all I have for you today. Take care. Bye. Oh, I forgot. Okay, so if you want to subscribe to this awesome scarf subscription, you can use my code right here, and that'll get you 10% off. And yeah, so you can get your hand on some lovely scarves every month. Take care, guys. Okay, now really, bye. Good thing I can edit me out futzing with this the whole time, because I'm not a quick one when it comes to these things. Nope, it didn't work out as smoothly as I thought. Alright,